Jess and I somehow talk about the talented Mr. Ripley 4 to 5 times a week. It ends up a day. We end up talking about it so much. We love that film, and obviously Dickie Greenleaf, probably a character that you hold close to your heart in ways, just because that was such like a meaningful project for you. But it's also, I'm so curious about your take on that film, because you had to have just been, I'm trying to think of the way to nicely say this, but like you had to be hot to be Dickie Greenleaf. Do you know what I mean? And I imagine like being on the beach, the notes were like, Matt Damon, look more pale. Jude, look hotter and more sun-bronzed. Like, what a weird experience that movie in a way had to have been. Like, notes constantly being like, be hotter.
Those were exactly the directions we were given.
Yeah, be hotter, be more pale. Like, you know?
I was ordered, I was directed to go to that island weeks before and get a suntan
Yeah.
and learn to sail and drink fine wine. And honestly, one of the challenges, because I knew Matt's work already. I knew Gwyneth's and Kate and Philip's. I mean, I'm listing them all by their first name. I hope everyone knows who I'm talking about. And I turn up. I'd only really made a couple of films, and honestly, the biggest challenge to me was to kind of embody the kind of confidence and swagger of Dickie. And I was pretty overwhelmed being in that film to begin with. So a big part of the build-up was, get a suntan and find your swagger.
Show up like you own it. You've got to be charismatic. You've got to lure everyone in.
Yeah, that's right. It's a lot of that is to do with not caring what people think. What I mean by that is, those kind of people, those kind of characters, their antennae is not sort of, oh, are you comfortable? It's like, I own this place. And you are just passing through my world.